Hello. So I haven't made a video in quite some time. Obviously this YouTube thing isn't a consistent thing for me, but I still feel like it's good to make videos here and there for accountability for myself and also hopefully motivation for others. This video is mainly going to be about my gallbladder removal. And I'll do another video about my weight loss. I want to do one kind of about the pros and cons. Obviously, there's more pros with losing weight, but there are a few challenges, I should say, but that'll be in another video. So this video is about my gallbladder surgery that I had a week and a day ago. I started having gallbladder issues last year, August 2018. I don't know, I think I ate Panera bread or something I eat, it's a normal meal for me. And I thought I was having chest pain and kind of scared me a little bit. It went away, so I didn't think much of it, but then it happened again, and it intensified and lasted a little bit longer. And that's when I made an appointment for the GI doctor. By that point, me and my mom figured, looking online, that I had gallstones. The symptoms were similar to people that have gallstones in their gallbladder. So, really intense stabbing pain in like the upper abdomen, shoulder pain, back pain, and when I tell you it is the worst pain that I've ever felt, there's not really much that can take the edge off. It's just kind of, and you never know when it's gonna end, so it's pretty bad. Um, so I went to the GI doctor. They gave me some medicine that was for acid reflux. I knew what that was, and that's not what I had. And so the pills weren't really, I think while I was taking them, it seemed like it worked, but I was also watching what I ate. And obviously, I was losing weight anyway, so I was on a pretty, I guess you could say, low fat diet, but I was watching what I ate, so I wasn't eating a lot of fatty and greasy food. The attacks kept happening maybe once or twice a month. Every now and then they'll go a while without anything happening. So I didn't really think much about it. I was just watching my diet and just kind of getting through them when it happened. I had a really bad attack this year, maybe March 2019. And so I made another appointment with the GI because it was just terrible. Sometimes they would last, they would always start at night, maybe last from 10 to 4 in the morning of just really bad pain. And again, like pain medication like Aleve and Tylenol, ibuprofen didn't really help. So I was just kind of sitting there curled up or on all fours, just praying that it would go away soon. So I made another appointment with the GI doctor. They prescribed that medicine again in the meantime. And while I was taking it, I didn't have an attack for that month between that call and the doctor's visit, but I don't think that was what was helping. It was called, these medicine names. Something with an O, omeprazole, something like that. But apparently, it's not something you want to take long term. So I wasn't really about that. And I'm 27 years old. I don't want to be taking medicine on a long term basis. That's why I'm getting healthy. So I went to the GI doctor again. They said that the best thing to do is to see a surgeon and consider getting it out. So she gave me some recommendations. This was May 2019. I didn't go see the surgeon until September. I had an attack at work in July, and that's when I was like, I've got to get this out because I can't be missing work for something like this. Like it can't be messing up, getting in between me and my money. You know what I'm saying? So saw the doctor September 10th. I really liked him, and I already had a week off in October for my birthday, which was October 5th. And so I said, well, let's just get it taken out that week since it should be just a week of recovery and I have a desk job. So we scheduled for October 4th to get it taken out. So October 4th came and I went to the hospital. And I don't know, I prayed and said, this is in God's hand. And I wasn't really that nervous. They gave me some medicine. The anesthesiologist gave me medicine beforehand to help with the nausea feeling that a lot of people get after from the anesthesia. I think that was it. Oh, and they also put a patch behind my ear, which also helped with the nausea as well. Then the assistant anesthesiologist came in and gave me, I guess, 2 doses of it. I wasn't really asking any questions. I was just like, they know what they're doing. I'm just here. I was in a pretty good mood. My surgery was at 9. We got there at 6. Pre-registered. I will say that the day before, I had to drink 12 ounces of Gatorade. And then 3 hours before, no later, too, I had to drink another 12 ounces of Gatorade. The electrolytes help, I guess, after the surgery. But yeah, so they rolled me to the operation room, and this was after the first dose, I guess, and I was kind of in and out of it because I don't even remember them rolling me to the operation room, but I was there. I scooted myself over to the, I guess it was the operating bed. It looked like just another recovery bed, but scooted myself over. She gave me another dose, and they were just kind of talking. And then once that dose went in, I feel like it was maybe a minute, and I was out. And then I woke up in recovery. I was very cold, and I think that was more so because the hospital is so cold. I woke up. I wasn't in any pain. I was just very tired. My parents came in just checking on me, I don't know, it was very simple. A lot of people wake up and they're in a lot of pain, they're nauseous, but like I can honestly say, and I'm thankful for that, I was not in a lot of pain. I wasn't nauseous. They had an ice pack over my incisions. And then just to mention the incisions, there were there's 3 incisions across my abdomen, and then there's one in my belly button. I think that's where they pulled the gallbladder out of. So I was there for a bit. I couldn't leave until I peed, and so they gave me some fluids in my IV and some water. And then once I peed, I went home. And I wasn't in a lot of pain. They did prescribe me pain medication and nausea medication. I didn't ever need I wasn't ever nauseous, so I didn't take that medicine. I don't get nauseous that often. It's very rare, so I took 3 of the pain meds. I think I took one that Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday, but I didn't really need them. I was more just scared because I heard people wake up in pain, so I was trying to like get ahead of it and take the pain medication. But I don't think I really needed it. I just wasn't in a lot of pain, which was really great. What else? As far as food, I did start off light, eating crackers, a little bit of soup, jello. But like, I'm not one to lose my appetite often. Like, I just always have an appetite. So I was definitely hungry after a while. I think I had my first kind of real meal on Monday, maybe? Possibly. I know I went to Ihop and we had pancakes and turkey bacon, and I had egg whites. So that didn't really bother me. I didn't really get constipated. That is another issue. I was able to use the restroom on that Sunday, so that was 3 days post-op. Um, yeah. And then, yeah, I wasn't doing a lot because I was sore on my right side, so not a lot of lifting. Sleeping was a little weird. I slept kind of on my back, and I like to sleep on my right side, so it was hard. So I just kind of like slept a little on my right side, but not too much on my incisions, and that was pretty fine. I was using the heating pad a lot. I did have a little bit of back pain, but it wasn't anything like the gallbladder attacks. It was like that was bearable. Um, After that Tuesday, which I think was 5 days post op, I was getting like every time I burped, I would get like pains right here, which was kind of weird. They've gone away now, but other than that, it was a really good surgery. I mean, it's only been 1 week. I'm still sore on my right side. I've been trying to just get back into my normal diet. I have been eating a lot more just because I know that I can and I'm not going to have an attack, and I haven't had an attack. I ate some Wendy's. I had like this grilled chicken sandwich, the fries, and a chili, and that chili did not agree with me. I had the diarrhea that people talk about, and it's instant, so I would be careful with certain meats. I think the beef kind of wasn't a good idea. So I'm just gonna kind of test things here and there. I am going to enjoy myself and have some foods I haven't had in a while. And I will say, thinking back on the foods that I ate, a lot of stuff that I gave up was just for my weight loss. Like I didn't eat pizza for a while, ice cream, and that was more for my weight loss, not so much because I was having pain from the gallbladder. So I think it'll be easy going back to my regular diet, but it is exciting that I can kind of eat stuff and not worry about being in pain. So I will say, if you're having pain and you know you've been with it for a while, then I would consider getting it out. A lot of people do say that there's ways to flush it, but I've heard that that's not a good idea. And yes, I do think there's functions of your gallbladder. I think a lot of surgeons think that, you take it out, you still got your liver. But in my mind, it helps the liver. I don't think surgeons would agree. I guess the doctors know more, but I also know that it's just not a quality of life, like eating and not enjoying yourself and being concerned about being in pain afterwards. Like, yes, eat healthy, but your gallbladder doesn't really take into consideration like you're being good, you're being healthy. I'm not gonna, get you in any pain, but so your gallbladder is not going to treat you any differently because you're making better choices, if that makes any sense. Like, your gallbladder is still going to have an attack if it has gallstones in it that are active, I should say, because I know that sometimes gallbladder, some people have stones and they don't really experience anything. So that was very fast. How many minutes? 13 minutes. I just want to do something quick. It's been a week. I feel pretty good. I'm going back to work Monday. Thankfully, I work from home Monday and Tuesday, so I won't have to worry too much. The driving, I will say, I'm probably going to be wearing dresses and loose pants to work because the jeans on that belly button incision is a little bit uncomfortable. So just keep that in mind. And obviously, if you have a heavy duty job, I would not go back to work in a week. I'm sure your short-term disability or your job has something like outlined for that, because you don't want to get a hernia or anything. So, but yeah, so if you have any gallbladder issues or questions, definitely feel free to message me. I am a part of a gallbladder group on Facebook. I got a lot of information from them, and they're pretty supportive. A lot of people are going through the same thing that you're going through. So I would suggest joining that if you are having some gallbladder issues. But definitely talk to your doctor. I mean, they're the ones that can really help you out, make decisions for you, prescribe medication, and help you figure out what's the best option. So yeah, so that's that. I am gallbladderless, and I am excited to eat again because I love food. So thank you for listening. I am gonna have another video out about or an updated weight loss video and some of the cons that I've been experiencing so far, and of course the pros. But thank you so much for listening. Bye.